What did a crush do that made you instantly lose interest in him, her? I had been crushing on Mia for almost a year. When she invited me on a weekend camping trip with her friends, I figured this might finally be my chance to tell her how I felt. The group was small, just 6 of us total. We hiked during the day, told stories around the campfire at night, and everything felt perfect. Mia seemed to be paying extra attention to me, sitting next to me during dinner, asking me to help her set up her tent. I was convinced something was happening between us. On Saturday night, we were all sitting around the fire roasting marshmallows when Mia suddenly jumped up with a panicked look on her face. "Oh no, my bracelet is gone," she said, frantically touching her wrist. "It's the one my grandmother gave me before she died. I can't lose it." She looked genuinely upset, almost on the verge of tears. Everyone immediately offered to help search for it. We grabbed our phone flashlights and started combing through the campsite in the dark. Mia kept saying how much the bracelet meant to her, how it was the only thing she had left from her grandmother. I was determined to be the one who found it. I spent almost 2 hours crawling through bushes on my hands and knees, checking under rocks, digging through leaves. My clothes were covered in dirt. My hands were scratched up from thorns, but I didn't care. I wanted to be her hero. Jake found it first, buried under a log near where we'd been sitting earlier. Mia threw her arms around him, then hugged everyone else, including me. "You guys are amazing," she said with tears in her eyes. "I don't know what I would have done without you." I felt so good about how we'd all come together to help her. It made me like her even more, seeing how grateful she was. I went to sleep that night thinking about how I was going to tell her my feelings the next morning. But around midnight, I woke up needing to use the bathroom. As I was walking back from the portable toilet, I heard voices coming from near Mia's tent. It was Mia talking to her best friend Katie in hushed tones, but I could hear every word. "I can't believe they all fell for that," Mia was laughing quietly. "Did you see Alex crawling around like a dog? It was hilarious." Katie giggled back. "I thought he was going to cry when he couldn't find it. You had him wrapped around your little finger." "I know, right?" Mia said. "I just wanted everyone to pay attention to me for a while. Sometimes you have to create a little drama to make things interesting. It's just some random bracelet I bought at Target last week for like $10. My stomach dropped. I stood there frozen, listening to them laugh about how gullible we'd all been, how I'd looked pathetic, searching so desperately, how she loved making people do things for her just because she could. "The grandmother story was a nice touch," Katie added. "Really sold it." "Yeah, I've used that one before. Works every time," Mia replied. "Boys are so easy to manipulate when you cry a little." I felt sick. This girl I'd been crushing on for months, who I thought was sweet and caring, had just made fools of all of us for her own entertainment. She didn't care that we'd wasted hours of our trip searching for something that was never lost. She didn't care that I'd torn up my hands and clothes trying to help her. The next morning, I packed up my stuff quietly and kept my distance. When Mia came over and teased me about being grumpy and tired, I just smiled politely and said I was fine. Inside, I felt nothing but disgust. During the drive home, she tried to start conversations with me, but I gave short responses. She probably thought I was just in a bad mood, but the truth was that my year-long crush had evaporated completely in that single moment by her tent. I never told anyone what I'd overheard, but from that day forward, whenever I saw Mia's name pop up on my phone, I felt nothing but relief that I'd discovered who she really was before I'd made the mistake of dating her.